grind, it's 24/7. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Escapes the pocket. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
A gain of 26 yards.
Let's go now.
First down, Washington.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Panther 11, Mustang 19 type.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Trap 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Commanders.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Daniels is going to throw again. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Daniels. Cut at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown,
The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Cowboys 0.
Return starts from the goal line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The call is made for first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. Dak now from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. Third down.
Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. 26.
Third and long for him here. Into the hands of Pickett. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, and I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that first down.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, this game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Dak off the play fake. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Read our key, read our key.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Yeah!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Catch is made in close, Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground team, Kronsky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's incomplete left side. Searching for Kyle Williams that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
19 light. Buffalo 18.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Brought in by Burks. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 1st down here.
18 Cardinals. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. You've set it downs for him from the 31.
And the Washington 1st down.
Kronsky Merritt gets it from the gun. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he was able to get out. Defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 average. Hop 70. Hop 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, right?
From the red zone on first. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, 40. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Ryan. Here we go, 46. 46. 46.
First down, here's Dak. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Prescott here from the gun. Burton there to bring it in. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in a first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Yeah, very quick.
Here's DeRicardo. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Slide in. 26.
DeRicardo on the carry. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. Right to slide in.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Second down now, 7 to go.
Yeah, here we go. Right to slide in.
Dak to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
send them off. Take a risk, don't take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completes it again to Pickens. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
It's a gain of 8.
Now Jack to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And now it's 3rd and short.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
And we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, go. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yeah, here we go. 48. 26.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to put this down to the 2. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here we go. 26.
Prescott to sneak it. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. This time he's looking to throw. To his wide out, it's a screen. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
On 4th down, Prescott to throw. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get 1 more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Looking to throw. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. 2nd down give to Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
47. Yeah. Here we go. We're going to 54. Wide in. 26.
Dak now from the gun. He's going to lock this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Going to 53. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That play good for 17 on a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Screen here for Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, 4 and 8. We're going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, 1 and 8.
Another throw for Prescott. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, kill! 47! We go 47!
Dak throwing again. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Go, check.
Daniels now on first down. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 79, 18, 18, Romeo, 18.
They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, there's another one to Williams. He's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Third and short, Daniels. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors 70, 69, Panther 11, Panther 11.
He's back to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. On his Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Cowboys 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Yeah, what do you think?
Prescott here from the gun. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, kids? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say the slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
First down, here's Dak. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Good. we're going to 53. We're going to 54. Why is?
Back to the air. Prescott made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throw here, third down. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pit, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Takes it in at the 26. Set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Check. Ready.
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 65. Buffalo 18. Cup 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
18 Rattler.
Daniels back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it, it's in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Putting a receiver in motion. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels.
The defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Cowboys 1-yard line.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 8. 19 tight. Panther left.
To the air again, Daniels. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
All they just say is or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I just, it's not that easy.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Dak to the air here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
19 yards. And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Moving quickly, try to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go, 47.
RPO, the quick throw, grabbed by Lamb. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field. Score a touchdown, that's big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, top low, 18. 70 Lions, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18, 5, cut 19, cut 19. Tommy Ray, go.
To throw, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
and 7.
Let's go now. 70 up, 60. Like 60 Nazareth. 60 up.
Throwing now, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 12. And the Commanders first down.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Set. Count. 7 pop. Panther 11. Panther 11.
And center receiver left. On first down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. A gain of 12. First down.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Yet another grab for Williams. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Gain 15 there. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Here we go. Buffalo 8. Hawk step. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18. Pioneer.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Motioning Burks left. They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. He eventually runs out of road here. Defenders closing in, and he just chooses to tuck it and go down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
19 lock, 77 Pirates.
Now Daniels on fourth down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This is coming the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown,
The Commanders
Washington.
making a 3-score game in the fourth. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Now Deck to throw. Slow pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Second down, running with Williams. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and just 2 to go. A run here. This is DiMercado. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
down.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, they saw someone jump. They took their shot deep. Didn't get the connection, but they got the call. A free 5 yards coming with them. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
Hey, kill! Hey. Switch it, hey. Here we go, 40 seconds.
To throw is Prescott. Chased out to his right. Brought in right side. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
We're going to 54. Wide in. Here we go. Kill.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over.